everybody? This is going to be a different video. I am driving into town and it's going to be loud. I'm in my Jeep. My tires are loud. I'm on snow. I don't know. I just figured if I'm going to town, I might as well show you guys this awesome view that I'm seeing. So I guess we could start off talking about the survival challenge. Holy moly. That was pretty crazy. That was intense. And I don't think, I don't know. As you guys know, I only did 48 hours. I really thought that I could do 72, and I probably could have. To be realistic, I probably could have. I would have just been completely miserable, like completely. And take care of the animals in this, doing that, it just wasn't the easiest thing. So the smartest decision was definitely just cut it short, do 48 hours, and then take care of the animals and stuff, and make sure that all that's good, because you guys will see in my next The Crockers video how thick the ice was in their water troughs and all that type of stuff. It's crazy. Like, it's a lot. And as you can see out here, there's a guy over there taking photos, because this is the perfect lighting. If you guys are into photography or video work or whatever, working out in the snow is the best, because all the sunlight reflects off the ground and you get just the perfect lighting. So I don't know. That's another thing too, is with my video that I did, the challenge, I didn't do a bunch of cinematic shots and all stuff, and I wish I could have. It was miserable but beautiful at the same time, and all the snowfall and everything like that. I kept thinking, man, I wish I could just like do all my cinematic shots right now, but I was too worried about surviving, to be completely honest. There's a car coming like literally like 2 miles an hour. You can tell they're terrified. And then I'm in a Jeep 4-wheel drive and I'm just like, let's go. But y'all got this. They're smiling like, yeah, we're going slow. But as you're watching this, I filmed going front way, and then now I'm filming again talking. No, I didn't drive and then come back or nothing like that. But yeah, I don't know. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty awesome seeing all this. Another thing that I really wanted to do with this whole challenge was to get away from, I don't know, the normal everyday thing that I have. You know, getting on Facebook and YouTube and all that type of thing, and really, like, you know, kind of getting away and being able to go where I was at. My service was very limited. Like, I can move all that ice on top rattling, guys. I can move like a foot and lose service completely, and the service I did have down there was very minimal. So just kind of is what it is. But I wish that ice would come off. Just kind of is what it is, people. You hear a rattling noise. But yeah, I don't know. I got to get away from all that, and it was awesome. I got to like kind of recalibrate myself, my system, and I think that's what I needed. And then I get on Facebook this morning, and it's comical to me, but my heart does go out to these people. Is everybody on there being like, oh my gosh, we haven't had power keeps going out every 30 minutes, it's cold, it's 15 degrees in my house right now, I have no power, no running water, no nothing. And I'm like, oh shoot, well, welcome to my life. I've been living this way for a year. So I don't know, I think a lot of people that are saying things like that, I'm hoping they'll appreciate how easy life is. And when I say easy, it's, oh, you want a light to come on? All right, go turn that switch. Oh, you want hot water? turn the faucet, give it 3 seconds. You know, living how I've been living, which is my choice. I don't blame anyone for wanting to live in a normal house. I'd love to live in a normal house again, but I hope it makes people appreciate those things, because when you're without something, you really, really learn to appreciate it. And me living the way I've lived for the last, year and change, I've definitely learned to appreciate the little things in life and just know that it can always be worse, and living how I've lived the worst. I started in a tent, and I just did a survival challenge in a makeshift shelter that I made in a couple hours. When I say couple, it was like 8. It took all day. But I don't know, it's just one of those things that sometimes you gotta lose it all to figure out what you really wanted out of life. And alright, look at this guy. You can tell he's got all-wheel drive. He's just out there hauling butt. Not the smartest going down these curves, but yeah, I don't know. It's just one of them things that my heart does go out to the people that, don't have power and water and all that stuff, because there's a lot of older people that could potentially die in this. And that's the crazy thing, is it's just like the heat. It could get you pretty quick, and that's another reason why I called the 72-hour challenge short to 48. Being down where I'm at is at the bottom of a hill, and it's about 400 feet of incline climbing up, and it's pretty steep. Video does not do it justice at all, like not even close. And let's say I was down at the bottom and I accidentally fell in that little stream, or snow got in my boots or whatever, I wouldn't be able to make it back up the hill before it got me. It's pretty bad. I kind of catching some videos, and you guys saw, or if you didn't see, Jared, my twin brother, he fell through his pond. He called it a freak accident, but I think it was more of a freak trying to walk on a pond and fell through because he punched holes in the ice. Jared, you do clickbait titles. We all do it, but by the time he fell in the pond, got out and walked to his house, which was like 100 feet, he already couldn't feel his leg. And that's pretty bad when you can't feel your leg and you only got one and you're walking on a fake one that you can't feel. It's not good. So same concept, I was like, you know what, I really don't want to put myself in a situation just for a challenge that I think is unhealthy for me and could kill me. And I think that's something that, it's freaking hills, I think that's something that a lot of you guys were worried about, was like, you're so stupid, you're causing stress for your mom and dad and blah blah blah. And it's like, I'm smart enough to know when things are getting too sketchy and I gotta get out. And I got out. I was just like, you know what, enough's enough. And realistically, the weather wasn't even that bad, and I probably could have made it, but I didn't want to take the risk. Not for a challenge that I could have gotten potentially like hurt, really, really hurt. And I just decided to call it. So I did, but I don't know. It's been very interesting. It's time for me to play some catch up and get back on video watching of you guys. I'm behind. Try to start pumping out some good videos again on my channel, working on the house once all this stuff kind of goes away. And I don't know, I'm very excited for what the future holds, because after this challenge, I've definitely learned that most people said you wouldn't make it, you're stupid, you won't survive, you won't, you won't be able to do it. And I did it. And I don't feel invincible, but I do feel a lot stronger coming out of it. And I think that's the point of a challenge, is challenge yourself, so next time when something happens, you can say, I got through that, I can get through this. And realistically, that's the whole point of me living off-grid right now for the last, year or whatever, is if I can get through this, I can get through anything. And it's really, really changed my mind a lot about a lot of things. And, I've said it many times, but, last year was the worst year of my life. And this year, there's nothing that can stop me. In that aspect of life, I feel invincible. I feel like I have a purpose, and I have a reason to be here, and I have this platform as far as YouTube goes for a reason. And it's not to sit here and moan and complain and tell people that I had this sob story or whatever you want to call it. It's to bring joy. I am not here to teach anyone survival skills. I'm not here to teach anyone how to build a house. I'm not here to teach anyone anything but how to enjoy life. And I've done a lot of soul searching for a while. I've talked to friends, all that kind of stuff. And I don't know. I have some plans coming up. And sorry it's super bright, but I have some plans coming up, and I'm going to do some stuff that probably makes some people mad, but it's going to bring a lot of joy to my life, and I'm very excited for it. So kind of is what it is. I forgot, guys. Look, I don't know if you can see very well. You probably watched the whole video. It's like, what's on his lip? Did he get with somebody nasty? Yeah, I got with that hot metal that I was cooking those hot dogs on, and when I took a bite, it singed the crap out of my lip. It sucked. But guys, I'm gonna go ahead and call it. These roads are looking kind of sketchy up here, so I'll see you on the next one. I appreciate all y'all's support and y'all's love and all that, but catch you on the flip side.